All right. Hey, everybody. This is John.
This is Nerd Leader.
And, ooh. Quiet use. It was, I didn't have, one of the streams muted. So, happy Chinese Language Day, everybody. So I felt the only appropriate way to celebrate this prestigious, hallowed holiday is to play Chinese demakes of popular games. It seemed the only fitting thing to do.
I mean, there's a certain sense to that.
As long as there's only a certain sense, because we can't have all sense here. Just a little bit, just there. Alright. So this is the Final Fantasy VII remake that was built on Final Fantasy III. This game came out, oh my god, a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but it came out a while ago. And I've always been interested, but I've never played it. So we're going to give this shit a try while we observe some very...
Some recreational Chinese.
Yes! Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Chinese in there.
Oh, sorry, you want me to, like...
No. This is appropriate. Before some asshole gets up here and tells me how disrespectful I am to the Chinese language, first of all, no, I'm not. And that's my retort to that. And second of all, you should see how respectful Chinese people are to English. That's probably going to get edited out later. Anyway. I've been a little hostile lately with some things because I got a strike on the YouTube channel. Well, not a strike, a claim on our YouTube channel because of Fallout.
You're saying it was over the in-game music, right?
I would recommend to the people that filed the copyright claim on me, that rejected my copyright dispute, hire better attorneys and understand what fair use is.
What was the game that I was streaming over like several streams that every single one of them got struck like that?
Saints Row got a ton of strikes on it.
I think that's what I'm thinking about.
Or not strikes, but claims on it. Now, this has been updated to have more Final Fantasy VII inspired like pixel art, because the original version that was released just took assets straight from Final Fantasy III and didn't change anything.
Ah, okay. Something about the music. I know it's a Final Fantasy song, but it sounds more like Punch-Out music than Final Fantasy music?
I can tell that they tried to update it. That they tried to change the songs to fit more in line with what they were in like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Because I don't think this was like the battle. This was not the battle music in Final Fantasy III.
No. I mean, that is the tune of the Final Fantasy VII music. To be fair, you couldn't go in that door in the original game either.
Eh, it was there. I thought I'd try.
Oh yeah.
I don't get to name him? Ah. Alright, game, you
Yes,
win this round.
The remake has tainted everything. No, just,
I know.
because this actually came out before that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about how you can't name anybody in that. But I mean, I know it makes sense because it's voiced. I mean, there's reason that we don't know how to pronounce Tidus's voice. It's because, you know, you could name him so they never said it.
Wow. Look at that face. Look at... Oh my god, that is a face a mother would have a hard time loving.
Is that why he bubs pizza from Jesse's mom? So mom's like, nah man, get out of here.
Now, as my understanding, this only goes to the end of disc 1.
So, like, right after the City of the Ancients? Oh wow. Those are totally like Shinra building enemies.
Oh, God, that is... They changed that. Okay, so... A handful of details that I do know from the original D-Make is that Barrett shoots arrows.
Ah. You know, the only version of 3, and I didn't play much of it, was the version on, like, DS or whatever. I do want to play the original version of 3.
I have the Pixel Remastered Collection, and, at some point, now that I have a capture card that's a little more reliable, that's something we can maybe make happen in the future. Hot damn! Oh, okay. Whoa!
Notice how it says it hits all.
Yeah, but it's quick. It's probably not gonna hit any of them. Damn! That is not what I meant to do. Oh, but it did hit all of them. So fuck yeah.
So did Final Fantasy 3 have flying mechanics?
I don't know. That's a good question. Oh! What? I did not die. Man.
Do you have any ability to heal?
To the best of my knowledge, no. We'll see here in a minute when I get into combat. Well, so far, I guess I like Final Fantasy 3.
Uh,
I'm gonna do this on, like, nobody levels, so I'm gonna be pissed. Oh!
I wonder if ranged attacks are stronger against farther away enemies.
I don't know.
Do you have any, like, items or anything?
I don't fucking like how that works. Okay.
Does this have a levels up system, kind of like 2 does? And I meant a spell level up system. Because separate from your level itself in 2, spells had their own levels. And using them a bunch made them more powerful. That's how you got, you know, Bolt 2.
Yeah,
I want to say in 2,
yes,
the max level
because...
16. Oh yeah, there's an experience bar and everything.
And I think if you notice, like, that one's got something, but... So nothing there.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
Well, it's a little bit in Quake because you used it once.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
You might want to get to your destination so that, you could have access to a id. Do you think you could switch spells in any way in this? Like, I wonder if someone's gonna gain the cure spell from beating the whatchamacallit, boss. Or at least before you get it, fight him or whatever, but I know you can't actually utilize it in the original game until Barret asks you about materia, whether you tell him it or not.
I do like no matter what. He's like, you know what, Cloud? I'm just gonna make you do it.
Yep.
I'm like, alright. Oof. As my understanding, this is the version that's tuned down.
I think it's not as hard.
Yeah, what I know of the original demake that did come out of, like, wherever the hell it did in China,
Uh-huh.
people were getting stuck on the first fight.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, that's something that would make this game scary, is not starting with an infinite healing spot. Because a lot of those old super bogus RPGs, you start with an infinite healing spot. Even if you start with none of the resource to use it, it's there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Aw, man, I gotta go back this way.
Just like in the original.
I'll just say that, like, Shinra has a lot of weird shit guarding their reactors.
Even though it's all in the wrong place, what do you think of this game's take on the monsters? Like, I guess their appearance. I know that they're just doing kind of very much Final Fantasy 3 type stuff to fight. But
So I can tell what a lot of them are supposed to be, but there's a couple that I'm just like, what the fuck was that? Like, is that supposed to be like the
Those-
guard dogs or some
no,
shit?
those are the dogs that are undead, where you can see their spines and stuff.
Oh,
in
that's
their
them?
neck.
Okay.
And the other guys are the Gina Tech.
Yeah, no, I mean, I knew those guys because, like, they kind of, like, float there or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, if I recall correctly, they spin around when you hit them.
Yeah, these guys, you do fight them with those guys, but also if you remember, you fight them in Hojo parts of the Shinra building.
Yeah.
And they're everywhere in the Shinra building once you're in that point where you're it's not just that Sephiroth killed the president, but kind of in that you're running around at that point of the game, like fighting bosses. Maybe it is just as soon as he's dead they're around.
Hmm.
Can't remember. Tend to do the, like, I used to take forever to do the Shinra building, but since it's pretty easy to get everything and just do it rather straightforwardly, I don't take as long. Although I do sit there and grind out carbon bangles at that point.
Yeah, that is some shit that is, like, nowhere near this part of the game.
Yeah. The big, like, four-legged demon guys, yeah, you don't run into them until much later.
Barbaros.
Do you remember where you run into them?
Oh fuck, you run into them,
Originally, it's on the way up to the northern crater when you're climbing up the mountain. When you're in outside parts that you don't have to do this, you're running kind of like on those back, like, ways. Yeah, that's where you run into them.
Yeah. I knew you run into them out on the upper world. But I thought it was up there. I thought you could run into them heading into the City of the Ancients. Or is it after?
No, yeah, it's after that.
Okay.
I want to say you can't run into them again until you go to the northern crater and it's Dark Barbaros instead of Barbaros, but I could be wrong about that.
Either way,
'cause you
Bad
kept
Breath
the weight,
sucks.
Yeah. Well, part of the reason it sucks is get hit with it now or wait until the very end of the game to learn it. Of course, something I was thinking of that part of the game is right, like, around that part. Remember there's the two-headed dragon boss in that cave?
I think so, yeah.
After you beat him, you can run around in his room and fight. There will be this kind of dragon there that you can steal dragon armlets from.
Hmm.
Which they end up being, like, basically the best armor for a long time. The dragons that you can steal that armor from, they have Dragon Force, but you can't get them to use it on you.
Hmm.
Because they're immune to everything that would make them use it on you. Like control or confuse. I guess, yeah, you're not necessarily hurt enough. You need to heal. You'll need to heal soon.
Actually, I'm gonna heal now.
Are your weapons going up at level 2? Well, like, cause on that, I guess it says max, maybe not. Ooh, Earth got up to level 2.
That's why I know Quake. Wow.
I didn't realize both of you were level 8.
I have questions that I'm hoping will be addressed as I play the game. I'm curious right now.
Grand horns, huh?
What
Screamers. I wonder if they'll be stealing this, because seeing Screamers makes me want to steal that fist weapon for what's her name, Tifa. You know, everyone has an early steal weapon, but Red 13's you can buy it before you can steal it. Because whatchamacallit, Junin, one of the stores is all the early you steal them weapons store.
Hmm.
I want to say that's where you can get the hard edge if you didn't steal it at the beginning of the game. It is crazy running the Grand Hordes this early. I know they're statted for you, I'm sure, but like, that would actually be a really dangerous fight. It's funny because when you run into Grand Horns, they're not a dangerous fight at all. But like, they would be if you ran into them this early.
I cannot.
Ooh, do you think they're immune to Earth? Or just missed them? It's hit all the Grand Horns. Ooh, that's something enemies can't do this early on in the original Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, they're immune to it.
Yeesh.
I was full health when I came in.
Yeah.
Shit.
What is it that you... I guess it's not until you get out of Midgar. It's the first, like, random enemies that can hit all are... Maybe there's something at the end of the Shinra Tower, but I feel like it's, whatchamacallit, the sweepers with matcha magic. That's the part that's making these guys so dangerous, is they have so many hit all attacks. I have to say, I didn't think the Grand Horns would be as tough as they are. There you go.
God, if I had the camera on, you could all see how fucking exasperated I am right now. There's no way. Ah. Thank God. Man.
Because according to the I was just thinking, I'm not even sure what Screamers or what their deal is supposed to be, but according to the remake, they're Hojo monsters, right?
Don't
Because
remember.
wasn't one a boss in one of the remake games? I don't remember if it's the first or second one.
Oh, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
Holy God.
Oh wow. I give you a lot of experience in that. I don't know, I guess I haven't been keeping track, but 1,000 something looks like a lot.
It's not a few. Oh, God, I just got one. I just got one, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Ancient dragons. Is that a coil? Yep. I think he has blaster.
Jesus Christ. What is with the game?
I mean, blaster's bad, but if you remember, in the original game, Ancient Dragons came along with those worms with the ice breath that slowed your turn down. It wasn't, I think it was just numb. It wasn't like slow numb or like paralyzed, but...
Yeah.
These guys are going down a hell of a lot faster.
Not fucking healing each other.
Yeah, I forgot the other guys were healing each other for like 200.
Oh, God damn it, man. Ah. When do I... Jesus.
Oh wow, I guess you need to actually,
I will level next time.
yeah.
Still, Jesus Christ, man.
You come from down there or up there?
Down there.
You know, those praying mantis guys, if I remember, like, maybe you run into something like them somewhere else, but the only place I remember running them into is on the road to Gongaga. Not the back way with the Triceratops, like, monster truck guys or whatever, but like... Because remember, there were these guys, there were the flowers, and I feel like there might be something else. These guys could stop you. I actually can't remember. Where'd you run into Ochus in Final Fantasy VII? I honestly can't remember.
Forested areas, I believe. I think you could run into them there.
Well, but like where? You know, like...
In the first continent, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Like, on your way to, like, Yunnan. And, you might be able to run into them, on the way to Gongaga. After, Gold Saucer.
Yeah. Alright, check them, see how much better they seem to be than they were before.
Damn. Okay.
Like, do they get a bunch of stats? They don't seem to have gained a whole lot of hit points, and I think you need to heal.
Yeah.
I know you're almost out of potions, but... I mean, how hard of a battle could it be? I was actually expecting to do something like Goblin Punch and kill the fuck out of somebody.
I will say that I am genuinely impressed with the sprite art of the game. This is obviously like a lot of work because this is a lot of graphical overhauls from Final Fantasy III.
Yeah.
Killing me, Cloud.
Man.
I mean, that's at least appropriate for this area.
Yeah, those are mid-gear enemies.
Damn. Oh, okay. And I do not like him.
Unlike Squall, Cloud didn't necessarily have like a super high hit rate, did he? He hit more consistently than he seems to be in this. I'm not arguing that, but like, did he have an unusually good like hit rate, or did he have just like a rather normal one? I can't remember.
Well, I mean, in Final Fantasy games, it's typically not about hit rate, it's about just raw hitting them. Because not that obviously missing's a thing in a Final Fantasy game, but, you know, it just seems so rare that when it happens, it's just like, holy shit, he missed?
Oh yeah, in Final Fantasy VII, it mostly matters against the handful of, my thing is high, evasion. Like, remember those, like, red guys who'd throw shields at you to attack in the, like, snowfields? They're like the most significant one because they're one of the only ones I remember you kind of have to fight. I guess, did you get the cure spell?
No, I haven't fought him yet.
Well, I want to say in the original game you technically picked it up before you fought it, but you couldn't use it till much later.
You're right. You did pick it up before you fought him. I was thinking it was after.
Because it's like in your way or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Whoa!
Shit. So he does do more damage with Bolt than with his weapon.
I'm concerned that's just going to be the status effect. We're going to try it.
But pretty sure it's just Earth type attack. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Fuck you, buddy. I do not like this screen to cast spells.
No, I get that. There's a lot of stuff like that that was moved past.
I mean, Final Fantasy 1 doesn't do that. What's the excuse for 3 to do that? I don't think 3 did that. I don't know what's up with that.
I remember some old game from the past doing that. And I'm not necessarily talking about Wizardry. Because in that it made sense you went and looked at the list.
Yes!
Cool.
Wow.
That's not much experience.
No. Oh my god!
I have a feeling those numbers are good for a single creature.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. You how often do you run into a battle with less than 5 enemies?
That's true. That is not what fucking happened in the original.
Yeah. You're moving unusually fast there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can run?
I'm supposed to be able to run.
Cool.
I can't tell a difference in how fast I'm moving.
You know, I wonder if it's a different set of enemies or if the pool is so big that these guys could have been possible on the way in here. Because I was just thinking on the way out, it's a different pool of enemies. In the original game, you know? Here. I'm going to use these up rolling cigarettes out of them.
Fair enough.
I might need to give you some. I think I do.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
This was mine.
Oop. Base.
I'm sure I've lost them somewhere. I missed it. Did you have to pull her leg out?
Kinda. I walked over to her, and then they, like, walked into me.
Oh.
I sat by myself. This is where the... Yep.
Some of the most bogus enemies in the game that you only fight like a handful of times. I don't remember what the ones in the actual game do that is so bogus, but it's some kind of like drain or status effect or something like that. That like there's a reason they give you a ribbon in the Temple of the Ancients. Are these just are 8 Eyes just Jubilex is a random enemy? And that's the kind of game Final Fantasy is.
Man. Ah! Forget you, buddy.
Hey, wait a minute. There was no point in the original game where you were in this beginning reactor and you were by yourself as Cloud. Or is it, I mean, I know that.
I mean, they've already taken some liberties with the story, and we're like this far in, so I'm on for the ride now. This person was like, I know what the fans want.
See if that helmet's better.
Yeah, it's better. I don't have any helmet.
Oh. Let's put that basket on your head. Oh wow. It doesn't raise your strength, but it raises a lot of stuff.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Makes me wonder how much you get hit points from equipment in this. So notice your hit points barely rose at all, if at all, whenever you leveled up.
Well, the basket did offer to raise hit points.
Yeah.
Well, it showed raising hit points, I should say.
Remake just copied this remake. It's like, no, this is the dialogue that happened.
These devs are clearly tapped into what the fans want.
You remember some of the interactions that I was just like, nah, with in Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Whenever I first came across Eris, the first time I played the game, I was like, you better get out of here, and she's like, oh, okay, and runs off screen.
Man, that is a mouthful of nonsense.
You remember there's somebody you could talk to in the original game who will, like, tell you what's being said on the, graffiti. That's one of those parts of the game that's really easy to, and there's no real reason not to, aside from there's, like, a potion on the ground just to go, you won't, in the next screen. Yeah, I'm really curious how much, like, resting at the inn and buying potions is gonna be. Because when you actually get the ability to grind, I suggest you do so. But
I got the feeling. I got the feeling. Man.
they're
Okay.
just gonna make you fight all 4 groups of soldiers that you could have possibly fought.
I mean, I do anyway. I'm not giving up experience.
No, I know what you mean.
In a Final Fantasy game, if a guard walks up to me and says, "You want to fight?" the answer is yes.
I mean, yeah, you're right. This is an Elder Scrolls. You usually like tear the establishment down in Final Fantasy games. The Emperor must die. Which one? He's an Emperor in a Final Fantasy game. He must die. I mean, even in 16, you didn't kill the Emperor, but somebody else did. They're like, nope, he's got to die by the end of the game.
Yep. You killed the more higher establishment. You killed God.
Yep. It's like, yeah, what's the Emperor's dead? It's like, well, I guess it's time to kill God. I mean, did it not time to kill God until Rufus dies?
Yeah.
I mean, Sephiroth is literally one of the times you're killing a god because, like, that's literally what he's trying to become. The fact that there are some, like, set very appropriate encounters makes me wonder how much of that is gonna be. Because as much as it's random, like, whatever with the, random fights. Well, that's different.
Well, that's that now.
Yep. I mean, he's on the train.
Fucking Wall Market?
Oh, I don't know, maybe. Yep.
This is a treasure. I wish I had played this sooner. I'd be pestering the devs all the time. Like, when are you gonna make disc 2?
Yeah. Have you ever had to rented really scratched up discs, so you're on disc 1 but you had to put in disc 2 for it to work, and whenever it comes to a cinema scene it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Oh man.
Just thinking about one of the parts of the game that happens is when you're falling left or right for treasure and it's some weird scene in the background. It's like, no, just go over to the left, Cloud. Don't worry what's going on back there.
You know, this is dialogue that happens... No, it happens here. Where, like, Wedge asks about, like, hey, what about our money? And Barrett's just like... Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna handle the whole showing, like, the plates relative to each other soon.
That is... Okay.
Just doors being collidable objects.
How do they know that? I just want to point out, this just happened,
Yeah.
and it's already been printed in the paper.
Well, I mean, has Barrett just started doing stuff? I guess he did. Wait, I guess he did mention specifically bombing the #1 reactor. Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
There may be a certain amount of padding in this game.
Oh. Wonder how they did that scene no more. Okay. I mean, I know that was censoring an expletive, but... It's weird that they fixed some things, didn't fix others.
No. Well, in the original American version, anytime they said fuck, it was symbols like that.
Yeah, but Baird had a metric ton of misspellings and weird grammar issues in his dialogue that
was there
they've
some then?
corrected in this, but they left that in. So that's kind of where I'm like, okay.
Like, no cutscene to transition to the train being done moving. They finally give you a save point. In the original game, there was a save point at the train station. But there was a save point in the Shin reactor also. Wasn't there was a... Maybe there wasn't one here. Maybe it was over... It's over by the pillar, isn't it?
Yes. Can I... Why? Why?
Well, you can run into battles here. I bet you can run into them all the way into town.
I'm starting to think I could run into them in town.
I would agree if you had run into any on the train. For all I know, you could have in those places, especially if you one in the middle, but... you have to use a potion now.
Man. Man. Why, Gabe? Why? I guess I'm gonna have to just fight them. It's because not letting me run away.
Yeah.
It's pretty insistent on that.
I mean, there is, I know people bemoan it, but considering how long it is until you have a place like it in the original game, it does make sense how few hits it takes to kill enemies at the beginning of this, the original version of this game.
Yeah. No, I do not have the resources to do this unless he fucking dies. No. Oh, fuck. Need some more of that, less of that, and less of that. Ah. If I could heal myself one more time, I think I've got this fight. Maybe. Oh, no, I'm fucked.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Wait, did it go straight to town?
I sure fucking hope
Okay,
so.
Cool, yeah, this seems to be the town. You might have to do story stuff. Is that an inn? Yeah, see the beer thing? Oh, I guess that's gonna be Seventh Heaven though, isn't it? Yeah, never mind, I'm sorry. It's just... everything's turned in an odd kind of a way.
Yeah.
I want to say the thing to say to make her like you more in this part is that you did get into a fight with Barret. Because that makes you acting like she remembers Cloud acting like when they were children.
That. Well,
I would look. I not only find out how much it costs to rest in an inn, but I would also find out how much other stuff you want to save up for. I'm not saying not to buy a bunch of potions. They seem to be very important.
well,
maybe this part of the game will give you a free rest at the end. That's what happens when you're done with this story stuff in the original game. Nothing hard about that. That was the easiest part of the game.
It was harder when I got back to town.
Yeah. I mean, if what I'm guessing is true, that those aren't necessarily the next set of enemies as enemies appropriate when you wrap back around. But I could be wrong.
It's probably what it is. Just that look. I don't know, man. I just
He does have bigger eyes than she does.
we did say I'm positive.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I just commented about how they fixed some things, but I guess there's some other things that have gotten through here.
Yeah, I've done a couple runs of normal 7 on here. You should do one at some point.
They did just release a new version on Steam.
Oh, what's the deal with it?
I don't know, actually.
Oh, okay.
I just know that there is a new original version on Steam.
Okay. Do you think it makes me wonder? Like,
I'm sorry. If we own the PC version that we bought earlier, we have free access to that one.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't even have to buy it.
No.
Cool.
Sorry, you were saying?
I wonder if it has anything like, if you went out and bought the and I'm talking about on the PlayStation 2, the last version of Kingdom Hearts, it would have a bunch of references to later games in it and stuff. I wonder if it's going to be like that. Ah, okay.
Okay. Honestly, I just assumed that in that version, they finally updated some of the maps, because if you play the PC version that they ported over to the PS5, some of the backgrounds are super crisp and clear, while other backgrounds are just a super low resolution mess. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we got who we got here? Morgan hanging out with us on YouTube. How we doing today? Hey, where's the water tower?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Right down there behind the text box.
I've considered getting a Steam Deck recently, but had to put that towards a new PC instead.
So you know what I mean about the tower being done over there?
Yeah, I do. That's.
Just having him do it out in, like,
The middle of town.
yep.
That's cool.
Did that heal you?
I will find out in a moment.
Going like the Barrett route, huh?
I guess.
No, but saying that gets you Barrett points in the original game.
This game was so weird with those relationships. No!
Ooh, okay.
Oh my god, this game is brutal.
What was it? The guy at the counter? Oh yeah, he was selling you stuff. You still need to find a wind, huh?
Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Okay.
One of those was the inn originally. So try to find, I guess, lighter colored doors like that.
Go in here. Oh, I bet that's to the pillar. Okay.
See if you can go access something in like the base rest or something. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking would be in here.
Okay. There's gotta be something. I'd say this game wouldn't, just leave me hanging. And then I remembered what fucking game I was playing.
Maybe it's like Dragon Quarter.
Wait, what? Oh.
Oh, Do you think, like, go to the weapon store? Do you think it's not you buy weapons? It's like Final Fantasy VIII where you level your weapon up.
Yes, it is.
Interesting. It was like 36 before. What's it now?
41.
Okay. Ah. Aha, some hit points. Not a whole lot, but... That's a really far into the set. What's the second ring type of thing? I mean, I would look it up. See if you can get like an answer from trying to like Google the question how, you know, and how in this to like where's the end at the beginning, or if there even is one, do you have to use items? 'Cause I could see you having to use those.
Actually, buy a couple of those, because that is just handy.
Yeah. Oh, enemies from around the Chocobo Ranch. They're like, they had White Wind in 6, why don't they in this? It's like White Wind did not show up until later. I guess they weren't using... I know it's... I'm more thinking of basically something equivalent to it, but... I want to say you didn't run into enemies who had White Wind until over in the area around like Fort Condor and Juneau. Those big owl guys.
I'm going to do something stupid.
Hmm.
You know what else I've not fucking found?
Huh.
Save.
Yeah, you're right. I meant, but forgot because story stuff is going on to, ooh, Cloud went up a level again. To be like, you need to find a save point. You just save anytime?
Ah, yes you can.
Okay.
So I was worried about dying a little while ago for no reason. So we're gonna do something stupid. Because I feel that is just the thing to do.
Gonna buy some good armor?
No. Don't have enough money.
You probably won't take that many battles. I mean, you know. just gotta be. You bought enough potions that you should be able to save up for it. You should have to do a little saving up afterwards to maybe stock up on potions again. Yeah. Ooh, one of those guys. And a gargoyle. If you remember, gargoyles are like into the game enemies.
Yeah. Ah, come on, Cloth. Can't have you missing, buddy. Damn it. Yeah. Man, these guys have more hit points all of a sudden.
Wonder if they're higher level versions of them.
They probably are. Whoa!
Although also some of the, if you remember, some old RPGs had randomly rolled enemy hit points. Ooh, got a mithril sword. Might as well put that on until you get the one you're trying to get.
Well, I think I can go afford the one I want now.
Oh, really? Okay. Not quite.
Oh yeah, because it's 1500.
You're almost there, though. Just 1 or 2 more battles. Slightly better. But I would probably do what you're doing, especially since it seems like Cloud is your permanent member. I might be wrong. It does seem like there's area for a 3rd slot.
Well, the engine for Final Fantasy III supported 4 characters.
Ah, okay.
So...
Oh yeah, you just started out with 4 characters in the original version. I have played the original version enough to know that.
Yeah.
I reached a point when my, lack of ability to read Japanese made it untenable.
Well, his sword doesn't change.
Is it a different color?
No.
Okay. There's always that kind of weird orange.
Yep.
Okay. This is the first time I've looked that closely at it, and I was like, hmm.
Alright, do I gotta do it again, or are you gonna let me hit you? I'm gonna have to do it again. Fuck. I mean to do that. I'm getting my buttons backwards.
Does this seem to have the whole some enemies are just really hard to hit thing?
Yep. Man.
You know what I realized doesn't seem to be in this, although it makes sense? Limit breaks.
Yeah, that wasn't quite in the... That wasn't quite in 3.
It is interesting that they did something to replicate the materia system, though.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's interesting that they
Tried.
yeah. Instead of just having like, you know, because they could have had it where like you either bought spells or some characters just learn this or that spell. Like, you know, you could have Cloud learn the ice and lightning set of spells, have Red 13 learn the fire set of spells. You know, I'm not saying you have to do it that way, but you know.
Yeah, there's... I don't know.
If you were gonna give Cloud one element, because like you spread the elements out between the characters, like which one would you give him?
Probably keep him lightning, because that's the one he starts with, you know.
Something I used to do that I don't do anymore, but sometimes I still consider doing even though I don't end up doing it is, buying 2 more lightning materia so I have 1 with everybody since there's so many robots. So do you have the hit everybody spell now?
Yep. Well, I've got... trying to walk away from him.
Oh, so you don't. Oh, that was that leveling up. How about the materia itself? How close is it?
So weird.
Do you have enough to buy that sword?
Yes.
Not quite. Almost. I guess your last fight was with only 2 enemies, wasn't it? Ooh, enemies from actually the very beginning of the game. Wow. I guess I forgot that part of the reason you lost some power was not having had to level up with like Barrett's weapon and stuff.
I will say this weapon is working out pretty well. I look forward to switching up to something that is twice as powerful at the get-go.
Probably will make this a bit more reasonable.
I have enough, but... $46, right? 88. Now, that was probably the dumbest thing I could have done.
No, not necessarily.
But...
I mean, if it makes enough difference in your ability to kill enemies efficiently, just try to get it a level or 2.
46.
Yeah. I mean, the Mithril was already almost up a level just from the little you did with it. The organic sword.
Don't remember the organic sword.
No, I remember it. It was up where you fight Marlboros.
Okay.
It was the organics or whatever, which I feel like is it like, was it, were they trying to say Ogrenix, which was a bad translation of the Ogre Killer in a previous game?
Possibly. Anyway. Damn.
But I'm trying to, this is a game, I've done it before. When I'm trying to go for a deathless run, those Joker guys scare me. I haven't done it this, you know, but I guess in actual 7.
Oh, yeah. That is making all of this so much faster.
Yeah.
Ooh, but not here.
I remember these were kind of tough enemies.
Wow. First one shot of the game.
Huh?
Yeah. Clip that later.
Ooh, got a phoenix down. I guess just a phoenix, but you know.
Yeah. Ooh, so close.
Yeah, you know, I think that sword will make it where you can start, like, actually making potions even when you have to use potions.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Those guys, the guys in the back are the ones who use, like, you have to be as far in as fighting those guys for the first thing you can steal to put on, Red 13. It's at the same level as stuff like the Buster Sword and the Boomerang. Which is, I guess, still if you got it current gear, but I want to say the stuff that's past that is in, Cosmo Canyon.
Hmm. Fuck.
I'm not saying this game won't be rough, but it looks a lot more possible with the damage you're doing.
I thought I saw I picked something up.
Were there new items?
No, I got nothing. My evil plan is coming together.
Yeah.
91. Fuck
Yeah.
me. That's just devious, man. That.
Let me ask you this: do you have to use ethers to refill your magic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, leveling it seems to refill it too.
Oh, it does? Okay, okay. I'm trying to think of it. Might have been Mario RPG, but I was trying to think of the game where I relied. I played relatively recently where I was relying on. Maybe it was one I just had to be careful not to do that, but like I would rely on leveling up to heal myself, but eventually I hit a point where I couldn't do that anymore. But I feel like I didn't hit the cap by last time I did Mario RPG. Maybe I did. Yes, how much was the good diamond?
1,500.
Oh, he did not do that.
It'll be okay. I'm going to grind up some more potions. I think that'll be it.
Okay.
That is like a grinding spot for me in the other game.
No, I remember when I originally found out that that was the first grind spot next to a place where you could hit. I was like, okay, game. Not that it's that bogus, but if you remember, the enemies you can get to at that point of the game over there aren't that efficient in what they give you. I'm not saying that.
I've done some really bogus grinding there.
No, so have I. Not as bogus as the grinding you've done there. No, I remember that level. But I know what you're talking about, because like I said, it's those dogs just.
I lost that save.
Oh.
And I've been trying to like recreate it on the PS5 version. But but I went so long without playing the PS5. Final Fantasy VII is no longer part of the PlayStation Plus catalog.
Oh. Which is interesting, because if you remember when I read through it, that's what I read through it on.
So now I'll have to go back and buy it if I want to continue my save. Now, bear in mind, I have it on Steam. I could just do it on Steam. But then I'd have to start fucking all over again.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've got it in me to start that grind a third fucking time.
Yeah, there's a grind like that I've been meaning to do, because I only got up to like around level 60-something, like 67 or something like that. But at the very beginning of Final Fantasy 12, I was just doing like tons and tons and tons of grinding. Partially because that's a part of the game where you can be just VOD, and everyone else's level is based on what VODs is when you get them. So if you get them up to, like, even if you just get them up to level 10, everybody else will be at least that high level, and that's a good, like, you know, being able to run through the story of the early part of the game. It's funny, because if you dick around as VOD long enough, you can actually... But, okay, when you would usually get to the first time you'd equip, like, a party's worth of characters with stuff, it's the... You've missed a step of stuff. And that's because you could get that if you get high enough level as just Vaughn or as Vaughn and Panilla that you can run over to this other town.
Yeah.
And you could buy, like, guns really early on, stuff like that. Part of the reason guns are powerful in that is a lot like in Tactics, because you can start fights by doing the damage. From far enough away, they have to run over to you to hit you. So that's kind of true with bows. Not nearly as much so.
Man.
You know, back when I used to run through, like, RPGs as fast as I could, not because I was, like, trying to speed run, I didn't realize you were supposed to sit and grind to the level that you are.
Yeah.
Those guys, those egg guys, were what made me stop and have to grind a little bit in this, when I first got to them. Because it wasn't that I couldn't beat them, but I couldn't beat them without losing enough resources that I didn't basically want to go back to town, since I didn't know where the next place was, you know what I mean? Sorry, what?
I was not paying attention to the...
Oh, shit. But you do have some Phoenix Downs. It'll bring her back with 25% of her hit points. Which... I was worried when they started with such low hit points. Yeah, you want to item both of them, for sure. These guys are doing some dangerous damage. I mean, they are both kind of elite enemies in the original game.
Well, I remember I always set like goals in my big grind runs, and I don't move on until Cloud can kill everything in a single blow in this area. And those things,
yeah. Oh, those eggs.
That was a stopping point.
Yeah.
in a lot of in a lot of that.
Well, and you know what makes them a nasty stopping point? Is the stuff on the other side of the ocean gives you better experience.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that those guys aren't worth it at all, but, you know, you basically have to get out to the point where it's all of them before it starts being worth it. Oh, wait, here.
Oh, I'm already up to 1,000 gil.
10 potions worth.
Yeah. But we must have more.
Oh, I get that. How much are Phoenix Downs? I actually suggest getting up to 10 Phoenix Downs.
Oh shit, then we're gonna be here a while longer, I think.
I mean, do you disagree with that idea, or?
I think it's a matter of me paying attention.
Sure.
I think, because I was not paying attention when Tifa lost all of that fucking health.
You think that this supports two sides, or you'll all be on the same side in the Airbuster fight?
Oh, we'll all be on the same side. I don't think Final Fantasy III had pincer attacks.
I guess that didn't show up until 6, did it?
Yeah, 6 was the first one, I'm pretty sure, that did that. Oh.
Ooh, I thought you could buy them. For some reason I thought I saw them for sale. But I guess not. We'll be extra careful about that. I don't know if maybe you can eventually buy them, but...
Okay, let's look at what we got here. Cloud is leveled up.
Ooh,
Good, his
there-
sword is...
his sword, yeah. So that's something you need to pay attention to. Although, go level him up because it'll be a waste not to. But then, like, go get in the battle and come right back in and level Tifa up.
Let's do it at the same time. Nah, you're right, that is a waste. Fuck. I can't afford to lose experience in that precious, precious
Yep.
sword.
I mean, imagine if you could do this in the remake. If they could be like, well, which one do you want to level up from the beginning? Because, you know, if they had let me do that, I'd have probably done what you did right there in the remake. I'd be like, no reason not to. Well, and it's funny because it does, in a way, like, cost you some time.
Yeah.
It saves time and it costs time.
There's the upfront cost
Mhm.
versus the back end cost.
Well, and I do wonder how much you could do what I did in the remake and just keep the first sword and just religiously level it up. Is she doing it? Ooh, not quite.
No. Cloud's Cloud sword is leveling up faster in her fists.
I wonder if it's because he's doing more damage. I wonder if the amount of damage you do is a factor.
Maybe.
Although I guess he is a little lower level than her weapon-wise, even though it's more powerful. Has he actually caught up to her weapon level yet?
No. Wait, has he?
Level
3.
3. Okay, they are the same level. She'll go up a level now that you can do that. But... I don't know. Like, I know this game's bogus, but also there seems to be a certain addictive quality to it, because I really kind of want to do what you're doing. Like, leveling, and I mean the leveling up the weapons part and stuff.
I will say that is satisfying. Because then when you go back in the battle and then you just body something that gave you a whole lot of trouble. That's what I love to see, Tifa. Let's go. That's pretty good. Man.
You know, enemies have already started using Cure, but they haven't given it to you.
You've noticed that.
I bet it is easier to notice when you're playing than watching. I'm wondering if he can steal from you.
And he throws a flood at me. Everybody knows magic.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, for Final Fantasy 7 it is. But I have made RPG Maker games like that before, where like, I don't want to say everything could, but at every level you would run into those types of enemies, and then like also enemies that would do only physical damage or stuff like that. Of course, part of the reason I did that in one of the games is I made one of the characters essentially immune to physical attack, so it had to be that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, forget that I have to initiate combat.
Killing these guys a lot faster. So I know you've been killing a lot of stuff faster, but... I guess you did those guys magic, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that guy in the front stopping you? The line of birds right behind him, would you still do full damage to them or reduce damage with the physical attacks?
I am not sure, to be honest with you.
Actually did decent damage.
Damn!
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I guess does his sword raise his magic strength too? It does that in the original game.
It has to. That's insane.
Or is it just that it's bolt too?
I mean, no, it's his sword. That was a critical hit.
Okay.
That's how much damage Cloud deals on a critical.
Yeah. That makes me assume that criticals ignore defense in this.
Oh, don't worry, gentlemen. I will get to you in due time. No. 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 Tifa, you have to heal yourself. Tifa, I need you to be your own woman. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
I would suggest you grind out some armor. You don't have to. I understand wanting to go through the game, but like, I have a feeling the hit points you gain from them and stuff like that are going to be important. What level is Cloud right now? Has he got up to level 11?
He is 11, I believe.
Cool. Wow, you got pretty good
Nice.
experience in that fight.
Ah, nice. That is... Oh, God.
Not too far. What does status show? Oh, that shows the weapon and the magic. I guess that shows that shows the materia, not the magic. It is a fast way to look at the weapon.
I do think you're right about the armor thing. It was still the more efficient choice to go with the sword, though. But yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Man, this game wants you to do a lot of grinding.
Will the next time you hit a town be with Eris?
I didn't expect to, like, get the shit that it was giving me.
If you remember, on the way back to her house, she lives in a town, or at least behind one.
I'm concerned that I'm going to find Ultima weapon in the next town.
Well, I'm kind of curious if, like, the next shop will have one of the other characters' weapon sets. And it's like, well, now time to get 1,500 for Barrett's weapon.
Oh, God.
You know, you don't necessarily have to do that, but I have a feeling that as much as Tifa's weapon will be leveled up by the time you find a weapon for her, that the best weapon there will just be better. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
For all I know, there's only Cloud weapons. For all I know, it's always the exact same stuff in every shop.
It is interesting that I'm already getting high potions. I'm just eating damage.
Oh, is he a dodging guy?
Yeah.
Hey.
Ah. When I breathe the fresh air from after pulling my head out of my ass, I can get through these fights much easier. I just have to spend a shit ton of resources. Damn. Damn. Yes.
Hey.
I'm not gonna go for the monk. But I think I will go for, like, the canvas.
Okay.
And then probably just, like, the monk or the recruit for the accessory. And not worry about this.
Yeah.
So I've only got to get together 3,000 gil, and I've got a third of that.
Yeah. Should save.
Oh, that's a good call. But fuck, I need to... Wish there was another way to heal.
Yeah. There will be some slowdown due to that, but you should run yourself a little low without, Oh.
$97.
When it said Tifa got that, I thought she got a stat plus just...
Yeah.
But I didn't realize she found an item that did that. Oh, so there are ends. Okay. So the Tifa's bar symbol probably is the end symbol. Hers isn't one.
Why? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why? I'm glad I talked to that random NPC.
What's the other one have to say?
Okay, I kind of figured that out. But having it clarified is also nice. Thank you, game.
I am slightly relieved that there are shops in, or not shops inns in this game at all.
Yeah.
It's not like that could possibly happen.
Fucking foreshadowing bullshit. Oh shit. Ugh.
Maybe you should have them both attack the other guys so that he. Cloud's like, no, I'm just gonna miss anyway. There's no defend command, is there?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I have to imagine that I will eventually hit a point where I run out of mana before I level up a spell.
Ah,
Because so far that hasn't
Yeah.
happened.
okay, yeah. Well, they do say that you can heal MP at inns, but yeah, no, I know what you mean. Well, I was kind of wondering that too when I thought the only way to heal it was ethers. I mean, other than that,
Yeah.
you know.
Actually,
Yeah, well, but you notice that has separate MP from arrow?
yeah.
Do you think it'll like fill it?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, one way to find out. And a perfect encounter to test this out on.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's no way you'd be able to beat an unknown at this point of the game in the original game. I could see. Oh, it died first. Because I could see beating some Death Claws maybe, but they'd be rough, but like an unknown.
Everything floods.
Yeah. A lot of really wet creatures. Hey, you can
Oh.
level up his weapon.
So,
Notice his material's getting relatively close too.
I hate doing it this way, but
Already over 100 though.
the next area is gonna be full of shit. That it's like it's a good thing I did all of this to prepare.
Yep. That's what I'm saying to prepare. So I'm not necessarily saying buy all the best armor, but buy enough of it that you have like a little bit more of everything, you know?
Yeah.
You know, as bogus as these monsters are, you are lucky that they don't have some of the mechanics from the original game, like these guys going into that mode where all physical attacks do 1 damage to them.
God.
They're the kind of enemies you have to resist the urge of using summons on them because they're just not cost efficient enough to kill enough of them. You know?
Yep.
I have to say, I'm kind of impressed with just how wide of an amount of enemies are in each area. 'Cause this is a different grouping of enemies than in the earlier area, but each of them just had such a wide number.
Yeah. Ooh, Cloud leveled up. Oh, she's probably leveled up her fists.
Yep.
I like what it's doing. It's a lot of juggling.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I need to buy the equipment, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Starting to run low on potions.
I would say when you get around, like, less than 5, instead of buying other stuff, worry about buying potions. Like, if you can buy the next piece of equipment without hitting less than 5, I'd say it'd be fine. Like, how much money do you have right now?
13.
Oh, so you're, yeah. Unless you get a battle that really rocks you or two.
Not this.
Well, oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. I wonder if that's equal to 6 more points of weapon straight.
Come on. Let me out. Let's see how much more of a punch I can take now.
Did it heal you the amount of hit points you gave yourself? Ooh, look at Tifa's max hit points now.
Yep.
Is that hit points per level that it gives you?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Can't imagine it would be... You know what? Damn.
Because it definitely gave you more than 5.
She's also she's recently leveled up too.
Well, then before you heal after this fight, something I want you to do, since it seems to affect your max hit points, not current hit points, is take off the piece of equipment, look at your stats, and put it back on.
$327.
What did it get? What was it
6.
before?
$333. So just
Oh,
get
okay,
rid of 6.
okay. Okay, I guess you get more hit points for leveling up than I thought. Okay.
Let's see here. Oh. No,
Okay.
I have to use an ether. Although using it one more time would probably max it. I am going to use an ether on that.
Well, wait a minute. If you're gonna, will it be on that spell or will it just be on? Ah, okay, okay. I didn't know it was on a single thing. Ooh, 5. Interesting. That is almost certainly enough to level it up, though.
Wedge is just up on the platform. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah. I have to say, it really changed the way I played RPGs when I realized that the game will just wait for you.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the original Dragon Warrior, the way that game presents itself, of course the world was waiting on me. Everything was just waiting on what I did. But, like, in Final Fantasy, it's like, no, man, you gotta keep going. Like, that's something that really made me realize what I was doing wrong in 8, is I wasn't, like, hanging out anywhere, grinding anything out at all. And I don't necessarily mean, like, levels, but drops, stuff like that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Get those draws.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, some spells, like double, feel like they're spells you could only get from bosses. But, like, you can get it from, okay, there's like a kind of dragon you can run into. I guess it's right after, it's either right out, no, it's right before you go and try to assassinate the president on the train.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, anytime you're over near that part of the area, but I guess well, you know, it's that other garden, like the forest outside of there.
Ah, okay.
I think it might be the forest you run into that Laguna encounter in that part of the game. But there's Grindles in there. They're just a rare encounter. You can get endless double from them.
I don't remember like when I found it in the game, but it felt pretty early. Like I was flying the garden around. I found a town where you could get like Ultimas.
Oh, but you have to pay for it.
I remember it giving me like, I think the most I got out of it was like 4 or something. And having to go back in and out of that entire building for it to respawn. I did that shit for hours one day.
Yeah. Here's something I didn't realize until recently is that most draw points don't respawn. In recent years, when I'm trying to get Ultimas, what I end up doing is, I don't remember what it is that you gather. Maybe it's cursed thorns or something like that to make, black holes, and I turn black holes into Ultimas. Because I want to say you get like 99 of something, turn it into a black hole, and turn a black hole into 99 Ultimas, or something like that. I want to say there's some other things you can turn it into too. Like I want to say you can turn it into the. I want to say you can turn it into the thing that you turn into the thing that you make. You put onto summon monsters that make them have 4 slots and.
Oh, okay.
Like. Oh, also you want to consume 1 to give it to what's her name, Quistis, because it's one of her limit breaks.
You know, with all of the systems that you gotta juggle in that game, and then Squaresoft had the balls to advertise, you don't have to grind anymore.
Well, okay. To be fair, if you skip everything, you can get to the end of that game without, like, grinding. Although, a couple bosses at the end of the game will take you, put you over their knee, and then not so gently have their way with you. But, you know, you have to get to Ultimacia's castle before that's a problem, and then it's like, what do I even do at this point? Although the game in no way tells you that you can totally go back to that other room and jump into that portal and, like, go find the airship and be able to run around the world and do stuff. Although you can't go into any towns. Although, if you completed the card quest, you can do endless cards. But you have to go find the airship first. Even the card... Ooh, a strength plus. Even the card queen's around in the, in that world. You can find her where the, The escape pod crashed.
Oh, okay.
You know, something I was realizing isn't in this game, and these guys are a good example of it, is Fury and Sadness.
Hmm.
I kind of wonder if any status effects are in this, and how dangerous it's going to be if they do start being in it. You know, there are some, like, bosses and other things that are in some ways easier to beat if you have Sadness on, just because it makes you take less damage.
Hmm. I always had hyper on all of my characters all the time.
Oh yeah, no, so did I. This is faster limit breaks. It's like hang the downsides, faster limit breaks. 433.
I know, this is stupid damage. I really hope that this, like, pays off.
Oh yeah, well,
Like, and
it's
this
not
wasn't just
the
like...
bare minimum.
Yeah!
You get to the next area and it's like, well, okay, it's back to 8 hits, but I'm glad I'm able to do it in 8 instead of 36.
The game just like, you didn't lift enough.
Yep. No, I've played those games. It's like I'm finally strong enough that nothing on this level's a threat anymore. I can go to level 2. Whole party wipe out.
Yeah, Tifa leveled up. Oh, you know what? Oh my god. I now see why there's not an inn in this part.
Ah.
Nah, that was clever game.
It's how close are you to your next purchase? How many potions do you have left?
I bought a bunch.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Some
then.
up to 12. I'd like to get back up to 20, but that's a... After... No. I don't think I... Do I need one? No. I'm fine. I'd like to get back up to 20 potions before I leave,
Yeah.
but that's... I may have to shorten my armor goals than, like, 2,000 gil. It depends on how many times I run into shit like this, you know?
Yeah.
Something that I can get through fairly quickly. And I take a little damage, but... Look at this.
I mean, yeah, they're missing even some.
220
Yeah,
damage.
it's
That
like
was...
these guys have good defense, but not like. It's kind of the amount of hit points balance it out.
Yeah. Cloud probably could have one-shot him. Ooh. Ooh. Man, my unit's really dead. Yeah. 741. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. First time you run into one of these guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I wish I hadn't. I took damage, and I got very little out of it. Well, I guess I got weapon experience for it. And I wonder if I get weapon experience when I miss.
Oh.
Oh my god, that is so awesome. Error. Yeah, I'm gonna...
Just gonna get a lot of potions and be like, yeah, nah.
No, I'm gonna get something cheaper
Yeah.
so that I can just go ahead and get it, move on. Because I have a feeling that I could turn this into 10 fucking hours.
Yeah.
And I want to see like more of the game, so I'm just gonna move on. But I do feel like a lot of this initial shit that I just did felt necessary.
Yeah. I mean, considering it's kind of what you need to be able to fight the enemies right outside of the go to the next area part.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm still not having as easy of a time with them as I'd like.
Ah.
No, didn't use that. Also tells me that there's only one save slot.
Ah, yeah. This is definitely one of those. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 1 where it's like save, load.
Finally.
I'm curious what the group of enemies in the next area are going to be like.
We're about to find out.
I
Well,
mean,
you know, okay, you know what?
Hmm.
I saved at a point where I can go back.
Yeah.
So, if this is a problem, I can go back.
Oh yeah, I remember like just what kind of enemies from the game, you know, like there's tons that we still haven't come across.
Oh, yeah.
As many as you have.
Nah, I'm not talking to him. Man, doing this again.
Wonder if you get stolen from.
Yeah, excuse me. That face. Oh my god. That's every time I see that. Every time.
Well, that was actually shorter than the original game. I'm pretty sure in that way the original game had better grammar there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You a bit? You need to re-equip his materials?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, they didn't give you access to that with him.
Oh my god, I have no mouth and I want to scream. Oh, god. Ah.
You know, it's one of those things for a half a second that made me think of, I wonder if it would have worked running up to this point with doing out any of that. It's like, no, not really. I mean, let's just hope that the next door has Barrett weapons.
Oh my god, I want to cry. Oh shit, that is...
At least they had given you access to the earth material in case you wanted to level that up.
Fuck! I wonder if I can...
This still seems to be the same set of enemies out there.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Barrett is dead weight as fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You know, it's funny because my brain keeps thinking of a way you could have avoided this, but it's like the game gave you no way to avoid this at all. And like I was saying, you couldn't have been like, nah, fuck it, I want to be same level as Barrett. No.
That would have been suicide.
Yeah.
I could already tell. Oh my god. Oh, Big Cloud just leveled up.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I would suggest not trying to go down, because, like, even the original game that does... Oh, okay. Didn't go as far as I thought. Oh. Do you think it's the full number of screens?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I wonder how close they started to the end. I wonder if it was like you had done it perfectly, you know what I mean? Where you're all, like, right there.
Yeah. I wonder if it's just like a loop screen.
It might be.
And, like, the first time you go north. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Although even the original game tried to make that hard to tell.
Yeah. I could have gotten armor for Barrett. That's something I could have done.
Yeah.
And I should have known I was going to get him. It's not like I don't know how the game goes. but as far as like the damage goes, nah.
Yeah.
Was not skipping that. I think by now I would have hit the security checkpoint even at a perfect jump. Ah, I see what you did, game. Starts you in the middle of the room. I bet the first time I go north. Well, it might make me do this green a couple times, I don't know. Oh man. You had a dead weight there. Really? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run out of MP for that before I level that up. Wow.
Yeah. I feel like you started maybe more towards the bottom of the screen. The only place I feel like there might be somebody else who you run into them. The guy who's left right now. The only place I remember running into those guys is the ancient forest.
Hmm. Yeah. It loops.
That's once again another like Barrett points choice. This room broke my brain.
You know, I just want to point out that the game took Barrett away from me so that I couldn't level up his weapon because some developer thought, Jesus Christ, this weapon is overpowered.
Yeah.
God. Oh.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh no, I almost looks like on the right hand side it's like an upper platform. You see what I mean? I don't know, man.
That could have been conveyed better. That could have been conveyed a little
Yeah.
better. But whatever, that's... I mean, I don't have a whole lot of bad to say about this so far. Other than, you know, like, it's made some very tedious choices.
I mean, you mean like the fact that by the time you get to the next town, Barrett's gonna be out of your party again?
What the fuck? His next level must be outrageous.
Yeah. I'm still hoping that there's weapons for the other characters in the game.
They only made Cloud's weapons.
That may be true.
Okay.
I have a feeling they've kind of amalgamated all the little screens you can go to into one screen. I mean, there might be a separate screen for, like...
I think that's what they're doing, but they are laid out in an original way, I believe.
Yeah.
And there's fewer rooms. I mean, I didn't have to take the elevator down to the core. It was a stairway that took me to something that a stairway would not fucking take you to. I'll just say, if that's how Shinra workers have got to get down to the core, like, where the fuck is OSHA?
You mean like the Nabel reactor?
Yeah.
Because remember, you have to jump over the thing and climb down to get to the way that's the official way in there? That's how Shinra employees do it. At least Barrett's catching up in hit points.
Well. Cloud is a menace with that sword.
Yeah.
I will say that I'm not having as hard a time as I was expecting.
You thought it would basically be the first reactor all the way through the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was worrying.
Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna make it. The RNG screwed me. Although finding out how to save was absolutely the key. Man. Let's say in the original game, you absolutely never fight 3 sweepers. Because they don't go down that quickly either.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I wonder what the next material you're gonna get is. Sorry, what were you saying?
I have to wonder if there are people that have done runs in this game where they maxed out everything.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know.
All of Cloud's swords, all of Tifa's weapons, all of Barrett's weapons, all of the materia, all of the everything. Just sat here and maxed the shit out of this game.
Yeah, this is a game, like, I've had runs of Final Fantasy VIII that were like this, where I bet you could really do some crazy stuff if you didn't worry about how long it took you to get to the end. Those clown guys are like Northern Crater the second time when you're actually going down to fight Sephiroth enemies. You have to actually be a ways in before you run into them.
Okay, that... Okay.
Did it stop you from going farther up?
No, I didn't think that would work to get around to that other ladder.
The only reason I thought it might is because the other ladder was there.
Yeah, I knew there had to be some way to it, I
mean, this does feel like a game where, like, if it's obvious that you should be able to get over there, there's going to be a special exception.
Man, that is... This game is a whole lot of... Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Thought you were gonna level up Barret? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Those are graveyard enemies. Ah, these fucking guys.
Ooh, you need to heal Barret.
Yeah. I did not bring enough potions. Oh, I can't be having that now, come on. Ah.
Dang.
Just hit it, come on. Damn it. Damn it. Why? Why? There's no way.
Oh wow.
Well, there was at least that,
Yeah.
but I've also got this now.
Ooh, his material's almost up another level.
Man! Yeah, don't let me hit me. Yes. And then there's Barret.
It is funny him being such a low damaging character. I know that he's not necessarily inherently that in this, but you know.
Took me a second to realize it's the motorcycles from outside of Midgar.
Yeah.
At least it throws a freebie at me every once in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe back to town with so much gil.
You know, I really thought that was like gonna be some kind of like stair puzzle. Maybe they're just there to conceptually represent you're going up and down, but not necessarily floors, just more like up or below the crate.
Yeah.
Cool. There's Jesse. Okay, what is that? Ooh.
Oh my god. I'm about to ruin this game. No, okay. It says recovered all. Okay.
Do you have hit points? Do you have magic points? You seem to. Yep.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you for these gifts that we are about to receive. Now we save.
I'm curious what the Airbuster's gonna be like.
It's gonna be nothing.
You're gonna concentrate on getting levels and money?
I'm gonna concentrate on getting money. I have a way to recover, like, right here. That,
Yeah.
yes. I can start running away from fights. One's got that. Well, no. Oh my god, no. I can just sit there and pound the fuck out of shit with magic now.
Yeah.
Ah, and encounters trigger right here. Wait. Nope, right there. Ninja.
Is that Yuffie? Because it's a good. Just you do it to me, Dave, did you? Yuffie.
Yeah.
That'd be a very dumb but dangerous combination. I do wonder, like, if there's anything other than magic materia. Like, do you think there's any that are essentially command materia? Like, do you think there is stuff like morph? I guess there probably wouldn't be morph specifically, but you know what I mean. Like, I think there's steel.
I'm not sure. It sucks being half blind. Okay. Okay. Oh, and it's not keeping track of the time, so I can't keep track of the time in here. Okay. Fine game, be that way. Oh shit, do I have to... No. That's handy. And maybe enough of these enemies I can, like, build up some reserves on shit. This game is giving me a spot to do this.
Well, but like I was saying, it is limited because since you don't have access to town, like your weapons aren't going to get any stronger, and neither is your magic, but your materia is, and so is your levels, and you are making money. I know that's your main goal.
I just wasted a turret. What the fuck happened there?
Even if it's not the most effective thing, I would suggest getting all your magic stuff, though, up to where it can level up. Like, you might as well use Stone some, even though it's not hitting everybody, just so that when you get there, you can be like, Stone 2.
Yeah.
Hey, he has shock now. Materia must have got up a level.
I'm curious how little damage this deals. Oh, wow.
I wonder if some of that has to do with he has a hat that raises his intelligence and stuff. I guess it doesn't raise it by a whole lot compared to anybody else. Though.
I don't know.
You think? Because I guess the leading theory is it's more based on his weapon, isn't it?
That's all I've got at this point, especially with that. I mean, Jesus Christ. We're just going to do that again. That's all we're going to do from now on. Well, I'm right here at this place where I can just... Bam. Bam. It's like it never happened. Game not letting me have a fucking materia shop nearby. I don't even give a fuck. Do whatever you want. Hit me all you want. I don't care. Let's fucking go. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Her one-hitting one's getting good. It is kind of like the second one is as though you had an all on.
I'm curious. Well, Hmm.
Yeah, that weak magic may have seemed weaker than it is just because you were using the hit everybody one.
Well, I thought that one would hit a little harder than that.
Yeah.
Maybe I just rolled low because that was 285 and I was expecting just over 300. So
There do seem to be some big variables. Kind of like in Final Fantasy 1.
yeah.
And that is one of the things that seems to be an advantage of physical damage. It seems to be more consistent.
Oh. Well, I'm just gonna fight. Oh man. Okay, so hold up. We're still working on that. And she's done, and he's done. So I'm just waiting to... Damn. It's a lot of damage, man.
Yeah.
Cloud must be, like, terrifying to these things.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Cool.
And I just made it worse. I mean, they all have to be right. Yeah. That is kind of pushing me now. Everything's maxed out.
Yeah.
Bolt's pretty powerful, so I'm not too worried about maxing it out right now. And I got a feeling I will max it out on Airbuster. And... oh, there you go, Barret. Finally catching up to the big boys. You know, when he crits.
I'm gonna save, but... oh yeah, I guess there's the whole pushing the buttons at the same time thing. Oh.
I will save. I will save here. I wish I could have multiple save slots.
So you have to go to all those computers? See, there's 3 on both sides. Ooh, new sets of enemies. I don't think you run into these guys, have you?
Well. Come on, man. Don't make me, like, fight you. Come on. There we go.
Ooh, that was some damage, though. Ooh. There's no such variation in the enemies you can run to. I don't know if that's because you came up here or you just hadn't run into them yet.
Man, these encounter tables are huge.
Yeah. Maybe there are some new enemies here.
You would run into these here.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay, I see what I did wrong on the other side.
You know, this depiction of the Grand Horns kind of makes me think of Diablo from the original Diablo.
Well, he's healing himself, but not for more than what I can, hurt him for, so...
Yeah.
Bam!
Ooh. That's the, like, last slot, right?
Yep.
Ooh, seems to be a pretty good one. Ooh, you might have to get there from like. Oh yeah.
I see. I see. Ah.
Due to the steps, you should probably save again so you don't have to do all this just in case.
I'm gonna go heal first.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I forgot you could go heal for free.
Oh man, I was pretty sure that was a screen transition.
Mm. Yeah, no, sometimes, like, I think that's what's happening when you, like, run into a battle.
Oh yeah, no, this was really short.
You know, I was just thinking, you know, the Mako reactor is known for their grass enemies.
They are. They are. Little known fact. Yeah. Go. Huh.
Oh. No scene, just the dialogue. And, it's just so rare seeing it from the other character's point of view when Cloud does this stuff.
Yes. Barrett, so eloquent with his words. Ah, and the chef's kiss at the end. Man, he just
Yep.
zoomed in there, didn't he?
Nope, they did do the helicopter. Notice it changed your party order?
Yeah. Okay, game. Whatever you say. Man. Ah. Ah.
How much does he do with physical attack? Notice this is a pretty good defense either way. Okay, so he's actually doing more with lightning, isn't he?
Not by much.
Yeah.
Not enough to warrant spending the MP on it. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. Man, he did a lot of damage to Barrett there.
Yeah.
I have to say the armor is mattering more defensively than I thought it would.
Damn. There we go. Way to go, Cloud.
Maybe want to heal Barrett next round. Oop, never mind.
Well, I got a high mega.
Yep.
Or a high mega potion. Okay, okay.
Once again, that's the Barrett liking you option that makes Tifa like you less and Barrett like you more.
Man, I want to go on the Barrett date.
I mean, Barrett is best girl.
Oh, shit. Hold up. Temple of the Ancients.
Oh. Well. I don't remember in this part in the remake whose voice was this. Was it Zack's? Was it Cloud's?
Clouds.
Okay, it was Kid
Cloud.
Cloud.
It was Kid Cloud's voice.
Okay. That is something the remake answers, is a lot of those questions where it's like, who of the like 4 voices talking to Cloud is this?
Kind of already are, but okay. I mean, I don't remember Cloud asking, like, hey, do you have any, like, materia that didn't do shit?
Well, he just won't let you equip you can add the element to get holy on your weapon. She's like, no, none of that. Find Alexander, use that, not the holy materia. Well, maybe that only bothers me because I was really trying to find the holy materia when I originally played this.
I've encountered a fan theory that claims that it takes its information from, like, Japanese culture or some shit, where the theory is that Eris is a prostitute because flower girls in Japan are prostitutes. And I will say that while the game certainly does not present that vibe, while Final Fantasy VII presents a pretty dark world, it doesn't seem to present that dark of a world.
Well, and it's not, I mean, Midgar is not Japan, there's literally a different part of the world that is.
Yeah. Midgar is absolutely 90s Japan's commentary on capitalism.
Well, I mean, it's specifically America. Because remember, Europe is, because remember this world's reversed, and Europe is west of here, and even farther west than that on the western edge is Japan.
Yeah.
Oh. The remake did copy this.
Well, it's good to know who to blame now. Hey!
Ooh, cool. Oh yeah, the holy type, or at least. Because notice the other one was attacking spell. That's the one they've been attacking you with.
Oh no. We've hit the next threshold.
Yeah, I guess these guys are guards, not soldiers, aren't they? What were the original guys called?
I think they were called guards. Oh, now there we go.
Maybe they're just magic resistant? What level did Air start? Was it level 8?
I haven't got to look at her yet.
Oh yeah.
Ah, come on, Cloud. Pull it together, Cloud.
Partially wonder if she starts high level because she starts considerably more hit points than Tifa did.
Yeah. We killed Reno.
Yep. You actually use magic to do it now. Maybe you want to save that.
Good point.
Wow, 15 uses.
Well...
Ooh, can you only do it in battle? Is it like Chronocross? That's so different. I meant the walking out of the church. I guess you did beat Reno's, no reason to go up to the top. I forgot the only reason they went up to the top in the original one was because the continuity ghosts made them do it.
That is so stupid. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
That one of the last bosses was a big screaming horror who what it's screaming was not canon.
Non-canonical.
Yep.
Non-canonical.
Ooh. Actually, appropriate to the part of the game enemies. I mean, you don't run about this screen specifically, but like, they're what you run into on the way to a wall market. But I have a feeling the way to wall market is all big one screen. Or not wall market, I guess you run into these guys on the way to her. I guess you do run into these guys on the way to wall market, not her house. The little guys, the, like, you know, the not Hell House guys.
Yeah.
I would say you don't run into Hell Houses until that room with the, like, the big head sticking out of the floor.
No.
Oh yeah.
I was going to heal.
Yeah. Okay, it's multiple screens. sure to heal. Yeah.
Ah, man.
Yeesh, these guys are damaging.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
Should have done that the other way around, but whatever.
Yeesh.
The rest of these should not take so long to kill.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I know there's a couple of places you fight those octopus guys, but whenever I think of fighting them, I think of on the sunken airplane.
Ah. Did you see how much damage I just dealt there?
No, I missed it.
1,300 damage.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, what level is Eris? Okay, she's up there with you. Not quite where you are, but close. Okay.
This should be easy enough. Of course, he hits me with shock.
I feel like these screens are longer than they were in the original game. Hey, an inn. Is there a weapon store? Oh, yep.
Goodbye.
Ooh. Oh, more pages? Oh, there's Wait, have there been more pages on all these, like, stuff? Or was that not true before? So notice it's page 1, page 4. Man. It goes all the way up to Crystal. Characters you don't even fucking have yet.
I don't even know what to say to that right now. Like,
Is there another page on armor that has like at least 1 or 2 more things that are more like about 2,000 something? Oh, and there's armor as opposed to just clothes with its own set of prices. I remember the game saying there was somewhere where you could tell who could or couldn't wear stuff. I wonder where you see that. I noticed this kind of armor doesn't give you any agility. I'm not sure if there's ones that do, but... I don't even know what the difference is with these types of helmets.
Leather. Mail. Okay, okay. Plate.
Okay. Does it show you in status what people can wear? Oh, he can wear everything
to
but
mail.
plate. Okay. She can only wear cloth. That is a thing that was not in the original game. Of course, I guess there was only one kind of armor in the original game. I know there was a couple things that like only chicks could wear it or something like that. But there's even more expensive than that, right? It's like
Well, we're gonna
limit ourselves to certain kinds of things.
yeah, we're gonna chill the fuck out on all of that.
It's leather. I guess you could give her his cloth stuff.
Sure can. And it's light materia.
Ah. I guess could you buy him a scale helmet and give her the cloth one you have? Or is it leather? What is the type of helmet he has on? Called basket, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a male.
Wow.
Okay, so she wouldn't even be able to wear it.
But that's not what I'm here for.
No.
$15.30. Okay.
Ooh, there's guns.
Yeah, those are
A later problem.
well, these are Barrett's.
Oh. Yeah, I guess the AM cannon is one, the chainsaw. Yeah.
Oh, and BAR kit.
So what do Vincent's look like?
Well, prepare yourself. You can't get the secret characters
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
because there's no thrown weapons either.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. The fucked up thing is that hers is already more powerful than that.
should level up your spells.
Yeah, I'm working around on that. Have to be equipped. Man, game, let's...
At least it gives them back to you.
I'm trying to think of a less tedious or a more tedious way to do all of this. It's just not coming to me. Where I find out that inns are stupid expensive.
Hey, same as a potion. It kind of has to be more efficient than potions, or why use it?
Yeah.
Hey, you can buy ethers here.
Buy ethers at the last one too.
Oh, okay. Hey, are there more pages?
Yes,
Cool.
I did know that.
Smoke bombs. Cool.
Okay.
I do wonder how picking your party will work in this game. You think they'll give you the PHS?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
I'm assuming that's what that is.
Game's neater than I thought it would be, actually. I'm not like saying I thought it would suck, but it's got a lot more like of its own mechanics going on.
Yeah, it's got a lot more going on under the hood than I had anticipated it would. I thought
Yeah.
it was just going to be grind, bitch, grind.
Oh yeah, well, I don't mean to say this hatefully, but I thought it would basically be Lufia with the Final Fantasy skin.
Yeah. Lufia makes a lot of demands of your time. This makes a lot of damn demands of your time.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can tell you're already sitting here thinking about, man, when I have a full party, I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh god. We may play more of this. I feel like this is something we will revisit. This is something. I got a lot more out of this than I anticipated in this sit down. So we are gonna jet for the night. But Baldur's Gate should be on Wednesday. If it's not on Wednesday, then there'll definitely be, Warcraft or something. I don't know how much more Fallout I'm going to play because of frustrating dumb nonsense.
What's been going on with it? Like,
the copyright complaints on the channel.
oh yeah.
Just
No, I know what you mean. Like when you stream something and then there's a problem with it, and it's like, I don't know, it feels like it's not worth doing.
yeah. Warcraft is for sure will be coming up. I'm sure some Skyrim might be coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do that in the next few days. I'm gonna, do another run of Skyrim.
So far, console gaming seems to be going pretty well. I want to try
Yeah.
some other. I want to try some other stuff. So I think I am gonna move on from Fallout for now. I'd like to play more Fallout. It's a fun game. I like New Vegas is my favorite one, but having to deal with jerks online because they feel like I'm stealing money from them.
Oh.
Let me like I'm not trying to complain, but let me assure everyone here, Cross Stream makes in the pennies a day.
Yeah.
That is not hyperbole. That's not me like exact. That is like literal fact. We make pennies per hour doing this. So if you watch our ads, you've ever subscribed, thank you very much because that shit helps. But to everyone that thinks they're gonna get a payday out of me, I
Yeah.
can't even get a payday out of me. Come on. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna jet. This is John,
This is Nerd Leader.
and oh yeah, we'll play some more of this.